Okay, so I wanted to show you guys my little trailer I bought. It's a Hunter Compact 1970 to, 1974 trailer. And it is kind of small, but that's kind of the idea. So, as you can see, it's very small. It weighs 1,500 pounds. It's very easy to move around. I did clean out some of the junk that was in here from the last owner. The last owner hadn't registered it in 20 years. So it's been sitting for 20 years. And it's got some issues. This is the bathroom right here. This lifts up. And the toilet was in there, but I threw the toilet away. So, kind of interesting. And there's your light. And the battery was down there, which I don't know why they would keep a battery in here, but you can kind of see the wires are all melted away. So, obviously, it's going to get remodeled. There's your sink. It's got to get a few little cosmetic things done. I'm going to probably have to remodel most of it just because it needs some updating. And I hate to update it because it's kind of nostalgic, vintage, but that's just how it is. So I'm gonna raise the roof here real quick, and you can kind of watch me do that. But I wanted to do this video before so that y'all can see what it looks like when I raise it up. So you have to undo these latches. These are kind of like the old latches they had on the Jeeps back in the day. So you just undo the latch and then push it up. And then these little pieces come down here. So it is. I'm not quite sure exactly how all this stuff goes, but they had definitely needs some love for sitting all that time. So I'll end up giving it a little bit of love. I'm probably going to take these off and sand them down and clean them up, and I think I'm just going to keep that stuff because it works fine. It is a little challenging for somebody short to push up all the way, so you might need a stool, but I don't really want to redo everything in here. So some of it I'm going to keep. And I'm going to try to keep the lining on the walls, just because it kind of is cool, because it is, you know, from the original stuff. And it does give it some insulation. If I find that it doesn't give enough insulation, I might have to remove it, but the back walls there is going to have some insulation in it. And then this has got it's not really a fridge or anything, it's just an ice box, which you put your ice in there and just keeps it cold. But that's gonna go because it doesn't do me any good. So that's definitely gonna be gone. And then the water tank is underneath there. So pull that off, show you what the water tank looks like. So these are the original cushions. So there's your water tank, little water tank. And so some of the stuff is gonna stay. but most of it's gonna have to get replaced. So I don't know. Looks like they fiberglass some of the wood in. So that stuff will probably stay for sure, but probably have to get a new water tank. And this table here, I think what I'm going to do is turn it into more of just a bed and not have a dinette, which I really like to have a dinette, but I hate making my bed up and down every day camping. So but I'm going to have a toilet in here and a few different things, but I think most everything's going to have to come out. I'm not quite sure how they have it hooked onto the walls, but I think most everything is going to have to come out, which I didn't really want to do that, but as you can see, the wood is really in bad shape. I don't know if there was water in here or if it leaked. It does look like water got in there, so but with the whole shell being fiberglass, I don't know if there's any mold in here or not, but I'm gonna have to. That front window's got a BB hole in it, and these windows work fine, so I can reuse these windows if I need to. I'd like to update them, but I don't know if that's going to be possible, because most of the windows nowadays have an inch depth that you have to have in order to install them, because most trailers have an 1 to 2 inch of insulation. So, and they don't look like they're really square. As you can see, they're like tapered. So they may be a little challenging to put a different window in. But I'd kind of like to put in some of those new windows that they have in Europe. Those Dometic dual pane acrylic windows that open up and have the blinds and stuff on, because there's really nothing to hook blinds to. As you can see, this is how they got them hooked. And I've looked in a lot of the other ones online, and they all have that similar thing on them. So that aluminum stuff, which I don't know about you, but it looks kind of hokey. So we'll figure something out. And the wood all seems to be pretty solid underneath, so I'll probably keep that. But these side panels are definitely, look how flimsy this is, because it's been sitting for so long. So all the veneers coming off, so we'll probably have to change all that out. And definitely going to change the floor up, because it's pretty ugly. And then I have to rebuild the door. The door is kind of shot. So, and I am going to put a bathroom in. But then you got these latches. That's the closet right there. So, but, and they've got the license plate, which this license plate here is mounted to the plexiglass in the door. So that's definitely going to change. And you got the 100 compact there. I'd like to get that symbol and then put that on the other trailer. So I might take some good pictures of that and have my buddy make me some of those. And then you can see how the top comes up. But definitely going to need some love. So figure out something cool. I think I'm going to paint it. I know I'm going to break code, and I'm not going to make it perfectly original, so I'm going to paint it the same color as my Tacoma quicksand. So, but anyway, that's my new venture. Was going to build my own completely, but I got some cool ideas for this, so we'll post you some videos as we get to it. At least you have a before rundown and an after. Thanks for watching. Okay, just wanted to show you guys the trailer. I got it somewhat stripped out, and I wasn't going to strip it down this far, but as I got going, there's a lot of rotted wood and stuff, and I really need to replace the whole floor, and the only way to replace the whole floor is to strip it down all the way. Stuff and the batting here on the walls, I'm going to end up ripping that out too as well, because I think there's some mold underneath it. But I'm going to get it all stripped out and cleaned out. And I got some windows ordered. I'm going to replace the windows and do something different with the windows. And I'll probably post a video online of this part of it, how it's kind of the status of it, and then you'll get to see it when it's finished, our steps as we go. This is my new batting. You see, you can kind of see it's put it in the light so you can see what it looks like. It's my new diamond tuck. So I gotta sew that up and put that in, so you'll get to see me learn how to sew. And I got me a big sewing machine over there underneath the sheets, industrial sewing machine. So anyway, that is that, and I've got it off the trailer. You can see.
Hey Roxy, say hi to everybody. Oh yeah, say hi.
She's a good girl. She's been in the water because it's 100 degrees today. So this is what's left of the interior. So, and it's going to be updated a little bit. And this is the old frame that it was sitting on. So you can see how rusty it is. It's pretty rusty. And I started sanding down and treating the metal. I've got a special chemical that we put on the metal to treat it, so you can see how that's turned out so far. And I got to do the whole trailer. I'm going to probably turn this into a either another off-road trailer, or those are the axles that's going to go underneath the new trailer. I'm just mocking it up so I can build the new trailer. So these are my timber and axles, and those are going to go on the new trailer. So, and a little bit overkill for the trailer, but it's what I had, and I'm not spending any more money. So